such a lovely sunset. I remember this place, Shulk. Is when you first found me before I remembered you. But now, it's time to murder. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, Shulk finally made up his mind. We were going to Egil and at the foot, literally the foot, tried the Mechonis. But first of all, we decided to finish up business. I was looking at first guy 50 episodes back, and we thought, why not? Let us take out one more thing before heading over. This is Prosper Zepar, and akin to unique monsters that can only be found in various places, conditions, times. This guy, attack-wise, is not really much to sniff at. But, in case you're wondering, this guy only appears at this beach between 6 PM and 7 PM. He's very prosperous indeed because he's so exclusive. He only stays in one place per hour. But in case you know, attacks are Binding Screech, which is an ether down, and I can bind you. Kick Rush, which again is a kick, what are you expecting? And a Water Shot, which can slow you. The only thing this guy can do is he has a Topple Spike that hurts you and also binds you. So this guy is mostly about binding you to just bask in his glory because he's so prosperous. So much so, he's going to kick Shulk in the face numerous times, and I don't think you're going to like that.
You had a vision, right?
I'll sort it out. I'll save myself. He's a physical attacker for the most part, but once you get that done, not a problem whatsoever. With a double wing, how fitting, or air fang, we just take out this one Cravel who decided to just get in on the action. A poor choice you made, good sir. And he's dead.
We've definitely gotten stronger.
Let's pick up a collectible before going onto their corpse. And you know what? We'll take everything because we need that back moss, baby.
Yeah.
And let us get a couple of things from here. Glyph, Flaming Crystals, and a lot of good weapons. Silence is, well, an innocent weapon, to say the least. But now we've had our fun games in wiping out a Flammy, but not getting its kicking legs, unfortunate.
Yeah.
But from one kick to another, let's go in and let's go kick the Mechonis' arse by its toe. If that makes any sense. Of course it doesn't, because it's Xenoblade, baby. As night falls, as our allied forces are storming Sword Valley, let us be brave and storm its toes! Die, toes! Die! Oh, guess we head the left leg. I guess bypass the toes, I suppose. But now, I think we'll be quiet. And let's just see what Mechon is like. We've wondered for years. Now, we get to see it. The insides of our enemy.
We're inside the Mechonis.
Just how I imagined it. It's all totally mechanical. It ain't gonna be easy getting up this thing.
Egil is at the top.
At least they have convenient conveyor belts.
Well, like Algorop, it's like every Imperial Capital needs to have escalators. As we get a tweet.
That's our first collectible, a tweet.
So, Falcomoff gets ha-ha-has, and this place gets tweets. Alright, well, at least you know what kind of collectibles you can expect. But also, Shulk says Egil must be at the top. How do you know Shulk? You don't know what the Mechonis is like. The main operating room up in the Mechon is butt for all you know. So I think that's a bit presumptuous. Or could be class as a game mechanics. You decide. As getting many frames. And before we go on, I mentioned a few episodes back. I think I've been back in Sword Valley. Whoever came up with these enemy names were having a right laugh. Grace, Grunt, Zebra, Cord.
And that's not even the worst of it.
No. This is what I would like to akin to Super Mario Galaxy levels of power-ups or names. It was either the development team or for the localization team in a board meeting, and they just flipped through a dictionary and they stopped on random words.
Yeah.
It's either that or looked out at the window and just thought, oh, that's the first thing I see. Let's call it a cord. Let's call it a grunt. Let's call it a zebra. And to be honest, if Monolith is living anywhere near where zebras would be roaming, then I want to have to go there. And not just because it's giving me a chance to see what Monolith is working on inside.
Yeah.
Totally not.
I'd love a tour of the Monolith headquarters.
Honestly, I think that's every gamer's fancy or dream to some extent. There's a gamer that always says, I want to go see X development studio, whether it's Nintendo, Monoliths, Microsoft's, Bethesda's, etc, etc. We all have that for which we can see. But I can imagine that looking around is a lot easier than, say, like, redeveloping them. Because Lord knows, I would like to just briefly discuss. Actually, you know what? I'll hold that off for when there's another slow part of the game. But for now, the Mechons, despite their funny names, they are sent souped up and proper versions of all the prototype enemies that we've seen.
Amazing.
They have better stats, more health, and they vary in their arts. Like that, for example, lower chainsaw. We've seen deadly chainsaw before, but
Thanks, Shulk.
yep, of course. I care not about any of you. I'm the main character. That's all that matters.
Let's press on and on and on.
And in case you're wondering, yes, it is Fiora's stopping animation for fighting.
Yeah.
It is the longest of any character, and I don't know why. It's 1 second too long for my taste.
It happens when she starts a battle too. It's like, I want to attack. Why are you spinning your blades fastly?
Because she wants to show up for Shulk, because she's flirting with him constantly. What do you expect? But talking about the enemies in a nutshell, they have various arts spanning from Sword Valley, Galahad Fortress, and the Fallen Arm. But they have the better stats and funny names.
Yeah.
So take what you've experienced through each of those areas, but make sure that your stats are better, and then you shouldn't have a problem.
Sharp as a nail, Shulk.
And this Mechon clearly does not have faith.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Because seriously, what kind of name is Faith? I am Faith Mechon, except what is God? I mean, what are you meant to have? Faith and grace in your programming?
Or maybe that Mechonis they were talking about? I don't know.
I guess, but I'm not seeing like Mechonis flags on top of it going, I love Mechonis. I am Mechonis, not a #1 fan.
I got Fiora's achievement.
Yep, I can handle anything, which is essentially doing of Arts of Melia. Oh, beat Fiora. Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing I don't want to get mixed up. Lord knows. And again, beat anyone 100 times. Wow, we have used Fiora's art 100 times already. Man, this goes too fast.
First lift girlfriend.
Yeah. from the very first playthrough. I don't know. It's not because of text limitations, but I can't see that as anything else except first lift girlfriend. It's like an instruction on how to like woo a woman. If you have a girlfriend, the first step is to lift them. They'll love that. They like being raised up. Emotionally and physically. They'll love you for it. I just want to clarify, even though I'm a married man, I am not an expert in love whatso frickin' ever. I'm married and yet somehow I don't know how. All I know is, we go down. And now, right to B1F. Be one friend. I'm going to be one friend. And it seems like we have an island of death. How much death?
765 death.
Yes. It varies. It varies from your health and levels, but still. Just keep that in mind, because that is going to help you in one instance in this area, in which I will show you. It is so obscure and out the way, but it will be presented when the time is right.
And as you can tell, Mechonis Field doesn't change the song.
Nope.
With night or day.
Same thing with Galahad Fortress. That doesn't change. Every Mechonis main base or major landmark does not have day-night songs. Yet still Sword Valley has that one. Although you could technically argue that's kind of a field.
Yeah, I think Sword Valley is like a transition period.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a little bit of biological life still with it.
It's hard to say.
Now! I like this flow. Looks like you're out of here.
You're around.
Come on your feet. My rifle's getting hotter.
We can definitely do this.
Chain attack would be good now. I have a clear shot. Ready and waiting. You're a lifesaver. I hope you can see this.
And Charlotte gets another level up. Fan Infinity Coin, all well and good. I don't know if this has been addressed so far, but every level up that people get, they can either get a skill learned, like Fiora just did there, or they can get an Affinity Coin or new art.
I think Affinity Coins are every time you level up.
Yeah, and
Affinity Coins are earned from leveling up and from beating unique monsters. Yeah.
Yep. Ooh. It's almost like leveling up is a good thing. Who'd have thought?
I could really do with a shower right now. Right, let's keep going.
Piece of cake.
And in case you are curious, every enemy rare drop in this place, it is not needed for any side quest whatsoever. So I'd still say pick it up because it can at least be selling fodder. And of course, monster drops can't be traded or gifted.
Just give Dunban a tough part L.
So what is this? It's a tough part L. I thought it was good because it's got tough in the name. You're tough done, man. Shut up. What are you babbling on about? You're worse
Or a
than
broken dragon spine or something like that.
Ah, spine. Ah, yes. A piece of reward from a kill. I like that.
Or like what we, in a couple episodes ago, potent frog poison.
Oh yeah. Shulk, are you trying to kill me? I do not appreciate that whatsoever. Ugh.
What's up, Shulk?
Look, it's a switch to activate a lift. If we can get it to work, it should take us up.
Ricky want to ride lift?
We can't. There's no power going to it.
Boring!
What do we do?
Well, if we could find the main power supply...
Okay, people, let's get looking.
Yeah. If we can connect the power to the switch, we should be able to use the lift.
Charlotte's like, ow, you just hit me, Ryan.
I don't know what it is, but of all the cutscenes in this game, that was probably the most pointless. This game has never needed to hold your hand and say like, this is where you need to go and this is what you've got to do. It tried to make a difference with short getting a juicy steak plant if you're leveling up and getting a new art. A lot of things happened and a vision. What is going on? Massive things are happening. Is that like making it up for that pointless cutscene? A second retro diode. Man, I can't wait to see the looks on the faces in Gauntlet 6. If you ever make it back. No, but it tried to change it up by having Ricky say boring or implying that Ryan interrupts Shulk in the sense of like, Shulk, we get it, mate, we don't need to hear it, but she'll continue to just make the dialogue anyway, so it just makes it pointless. I'm just gonna say it's a different tone from what FRS Game has always done.
Mm-hmm.
And was power drain what we got for new arts?
Mm-hmm.
As you can
It's
see,
pretty much just ether drain, but with strength.
if you wanted to debuff, i.e. via Ricky, you can. Fiora's your woman. Again, Fiora is slowly just getting a repertoire for every role in the game. I love it. And it wasn't that hard to find for the Switch in the first place, so what was the need for the cutscene?
I don't know.
Literally, it was not that far, and there's literally nowhere else that you can go.
It could have just come up with a story prompt.
Yeah, or just be like, hey, idiot. It can't activate. Look around. I don't know. Just that cutscene has always bugged me. Because the game's been so much better than just the bog standard, tutorial-esque attitude. It's just always weirded me out.
Yeah, like to do something like this.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what's the point? It's done impromptu quests before, so why not now? I don't know. But either way, it seems we have a much better way of doing methods. And these, oh boy. As you can probably tell, platforming is not this game's strong suit.
And they're scouts, no less.
Yes. So they are going to rush off and find friends. I.e. the witch, the faith, and the cord. I'm sure there's like a musical or religious joke in there somewhere. Like, I don't know, oh come all ye faithful, and burn the witch, burn the witch, burn the witch. I don't really know. We'll just ask what's wrong with you.
I don't know.
Fiora, what's wrong with you? It's like, thanks. Sure, you are becoming more of an asshole with each and every fight. Charlotte,
he was flirting with us last time.
Charlotte, you might want to intervene. I don't think Fiora's safe. He's very clingy and very weird.
Right, Right, let's keep going.
I would want to keep going, Fiora, but after you twirling your sword so much,
I want to open the chest.
No.
Look at this, Shulk.
Oh, 100 press Shulk, la la la. Yes, okay, that's good. That's good, Fiora. But you've been swirling those bloody swords for 30 seconds now. I would like to get going. Please. Ah, I see.
I thought that said M66 truck.
Truck. M66 truck. If you're British, that makes a lot of sense to you. M66. That's like mixing British roads with Route 66. A less cool and, you know, laid back way. Nothing but traffic jams. Speaking of traffic jams, we have a lot of jamming Mechon here. All of which just do the same thing, and luckily though, at the bonus leg, Mechon is staying put in the background.
Sharp as a nail, Shulk.
Even though Shulk didn't kill the monster I did.
Healing energy. Thank you.
Healing energy also removes debuffs, which is also nice.
I.e. like Dunban. The roles as keeping filled. Is that Fiora's overall plan? Just secretly her placing everyone? Tell me some are proper talent arts. Even taken to like Buster and Shield. So Fiora is slowly replacing every party member. The more I see it and the more I think about it, Fiora is really OP in some places. No, well, let's have faith. Let's have faith that we can pray and these guys get returned to the Mechonis. Is that how it works? Who knows? Either way, taking him down. And we've got a gauntlet on our hands. If you couldn't tell, this is what the Mechonis field mostly takes on. Dude, you had a gold chest stored away. Did you have like a Pokeball mentality where you can hide an Onyx in that tiny thing? And we get drive boost for Fiora.
Charla.
Or Charlotte, fine. Fine, never mind. You get my point. Now things are getting good. Just let you know, each of these art books can only be found in gold chests. So silver chests are not enough. And
So with that being said, your best bet in finding them is defeating unique monsters.
yes, it's either that or you get a group of same enemy type, and those accumulated defeats result in a gold chest and result in a lucky drop on top of the lucky drop. Did you get my point yet? And I don't know about you, but this name has always weirded me out. Moist.
Where's that smile I like so much?
Fiora, don't indulge, please.
I like how Shulk, when he encouraged Fiora, didn't flirt back.
Nope.
He just said, keep at it.
Keep at it.
Robotic response, 0.1444.
So tired.
Nice job.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
So what I'm saying is, the longer the Shulk stays in here, the more robotic he becomes. Oh,
Makes sense.
oh God. I want to make Fiora feel less uncomfortable about being a Mechon body. I'll be probably more robotic like her.
Well, that might make it feel like he's mocking her. She won't like that.
No. Shulk does with a kind heart, so that completely makes him immune. That's how it works, right? Right? Trust me, it doesn't, but from personal experience. Being stupid, that's what makes you stupid. Nia taught me that in Xenoblade 2. It doesn't matter, you're still an idiot. Thank you, Angry Welsh, for Lady Blade.
a single one escape.
Yeah, all together, we can definitely do this.
Things are really.
I don't know. We literally have grunts, like I said, because it's in their name. As he shook. He was so much of a grunt, he went out like an absolute wimp. But maybe you could say that was the trick. He's still down there fighting, but we just can't see him.
That was so funny. When I laughed, I got a bit lightheaded.
Oh god. Don't die on me now, sweetheart. I need you here. Who's going to record if you're gone? But yes. If you can also have an attack that knocks back people, oh boy, you can have a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
But with that, let's have a one friend main power switch. And activate the elevator in question. And gives us a nice panning shot to say, hey, idiot, that's where you meant to go. We should have done this like last time, but we didn't. Because why? Who sodding knows? As across here, collectibles if you want them. And we get tweet. I'm just going to imagine that's a mechanical bird that's on there. I shall call you Cluck. I think, yes. Yes, that'll do, because it's two-pronged joke. One, chickens don't say tweet, and chickens can't fly, so they can't do that. And then I have to realize the jokes aren't fun if you have to explain them. But then again, no, I'm not funny, so if something is not funny, coming from an unfunny person, does that make it funny? I know what you're saying. Lightning, screw you.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it.
Oh, thanks! Thanks, sweetheart!
With the thing rising up, I thought I want to make a screw joke, but I don't want to be mean. You said it for me, though.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking about it.
I was hoping you'd say it for me, and you did.
Self-deprecation doesn't help when my wife is also thinking about it. Now I'm alone and upset. Oh god! I'm screwed! Yep, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm not right. You can say I've got a screw loose. Oh god, kill me. In fact, yeah, sure. Let's do it right now. If you look down right there, you'll notice that there is an odd formation in those platforms. Just in case you are not confident, I would recommend having terrain for defense on there, just in case. Because this might sound absolutely weird and bonkers, which just give us a second. We'll get suited up really quick. Let's have to suit up there, and you'll see poison down there. But if you look in that one little oval spot, you'll notice something. Well, make like Okami and take a leap of faith, and hopefully your platforming skills are okay. Guess what? It is. Welcome to the spent fuel tank, which you do have collectibles. And I don't think... Oh yeah, sure. This one doesn't hurt you at all. It's water. Well, I feel foolish. Let's get water boatman. And you'll see that we have unique monsters. Well, one. Commander Aracion. It is similar to the archetypes in which we saw in Galahad Fortress with Fiora, and it's not that difficult if you know what to do. The biggest issue will be its support guys, which unfortunately, yeah, is going
It's
to
got
be
a counter spike.
Yeah, it's going to be a pain. It sounds odd though. It's Push Top 5, which hits 4 times and can make you bleed. repair, it can literally recover health if it wants to. And its ether attack is Mighty Laser, which is a frontal arc. So it's got similar implicit attacks, but its spikes is definitely going to be its hindering point. And its repair can also make the spike go on a long time. But and like she said, it does have a spike, but its spike defense is a fixed one. Each time, it only inflicts 560 damage. So, it's not that deadly, but if you have glass cannons like Shulk and Melia, yeah, it can definitely be an issue. Thankfully, though, have shield and protecting us, kind of all good. And just in case you are wondering, this guy also drops the art books for Metal Blast, Healing Energy, Engage, and Healing Gift. Each of them scaling in rarity. Metal Blast is most likely, Healing Gift's lowest. Yeah, this is literally like a fighter of attrition. Having Purge or Melia in which you conceal its spike is what you need. And having a nice dose of healing is good too. But apart from that though, I think we said everything that we need to say, so...
I feel like the Purge doesn't last long with the spike that it has.
No, I think... not sure. And also trying to keep speed up as well, that's also going to be a hard thing to do as well. But luckily, Alice is fast enough. And we can end things. But again, no, I think I said everything that we can, so we shall be right back. And until it's over.
Don't let it get to you.
Thank you.
You can do it.
Sorry, this isn't like me.
We can definitely do this.
No way. Chain attack, ready and waiting.
Roger. All systems go.
Stronger. Double blade.
All right. I'm feeling it. I see it. We can definitely do this! Not gonna happen! Just what I needed! We can definitely do this! Let's do this! I'm really feeling it! Shala!
Now's not the time, Shulk. Don't meme.
My rifle's getting hotter. You're alive. Okay. My turn. You're mine. We did it.
Perfect!
Anytime, any place.
We can definitely do this! Like heal! Behold the power of the Monado!
1, 2,
Just what I needed! Alright, I'm feeling it! Not good. I'm
good to go.
losing it.
Double wind. I feel pretty good.
We can definitely do this!
Nice save.
I'm really feeling it.
Yay, Soul. Go you. Equalizer. Good night.
Thank you, cheerleader Fiora. Yeah, Shulk. Go you.
I can't.
Rah rah.
Nothing's gonna stop me!
That's the spirit, Soul. I can do it. I know I can.
Shala!
Don't worry about it. Thanks.
I'm gonna die.
We can definitely do this! Not gonna happen. We can definitely do this!
We have purged him from the Mechonis and now he's gonna take out his buddies.
I don't know how I did that.
You.
It was really tense. I don't even know.
You should see Alice's face. She's right now. Her eyes are lit with amazement, going, "I did that! Yay me! See, with the power of Monado and friendship and having a decent healer, you can do anything, including getting
Nothing.
well, nothing that we can use except for a vision."
Cassette said he wanted to make a gun that's just right for him. He said he needed 2 reinforced thrusters, didn't he? We should take them to him.
I stand corrected on enemy chops not being needed. Well, I surely got my face kicked in there by facts. Damn you, reality! On that though, guys, I think the reality that this episode should be over is about to set in. What would you say?
Yeah.
So,
Started with a unique monster and ended with a unique monster.
how fitting. It's almost like it's theming. And things are only gonna get unique from here. Whole new place, a whole new giant. Let's go onwards. So guys, we'll see you in next episode in which we go forth and further into the Mechonis. Right as we figure out how to get off of this infernal island. It'll be a while, but we'll climb whatever structure we need to.
I mean, we could tempt fate, but I don't think our terrain defense will hold out for that distance.
Tempting fate? Defying fate? That's what we've been doing the whole sodding game! We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Xenoblade Chronicles continues next episode.